kind of an older version. But just simply sharing these little excerpts on Facebook essentially doubled the traffic to the state of Colorado's website. So you can just pick this and it'll just share that little excerpt on Facebook. And so we thought it was important for us to try and make sure small governments that didn't have the funding that the state of Colorado had could have this level of transparency as well. One of the incidents that caused Colorado and a lot of states to take notice was down in Texas, where Swaggett's from. Some of you guys might remember this image from Wendy Davis. A couple 100,000 people tuned in live to watch. This was the first year they were streaming live down there in Texas. And the next session, they with Swaggett's help, passed a law requiring all their governments to stream and archive video of their proceedings. And so with that happening and with what we had built in Colorado, we built this software, open.media, to make sure small governments could use could have the same level of transparency. So I'm going to quickly show you a site for a little town in Colorado called Platteville. They've got a population of, I think, about 1,300 people. And they put one of these little Mevo cameras. Will you actually pass that around? We helped them install one of these little Mevo cameras in their drop ceiling. And anyone who wants to can just play with that. You can just pass around and play with it. It's like a little $500 multi-camera switcher kind of. It's got a little 4K chip in here, puts out a 1080 signal, and you can cut to any of the kind of shots of any of the council members, or in this case, here we'll look at one of their planning commission meetings. That's a bad one. They don't even have agenda time stamping on that one. But you can just see, so this is just a little town. You can jump to any of the sections of their agenda, same thing, view their agenda down below. And this is a town that usually wouldn't have had the budget or funding to provide this level of transparency. And they essentially have what passes as like a multi-camera switcher and a similar kind of thing that governments would have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on, and they do it for free. We provide this service for free for any government serving under 5,000 population and charge an annual fee for larger governments. And then their total investment in the camera, I think, was about $500.